Welcome back to part 49 of Pokémon Legends Arceus on original hardware. We only have 2 weeks left before I am going to be making the final episode of this series, but we don't have all that many side quests left. See if I can find them. So we still need to do 67. Oh yes, I've been in the process of making a spreadsheet for all of these as well. It appears this is the correct way round. We should probably be doing some of the side quests that we've, still got left to do, but I'm just checking for any more side quests we've completely missed. 86. Right, I'm going to need to look up what that one is, or if it's a continuation of one of them, because it's the only one we are actually missing. And the only ones that could be before that is Colourful New Looks and Clefairy's Moonlit Dance, but Colourful New Looks is probably going to be the one. I am probably just going to get the Path of Solitude done now. Oh, never mind. I just remembered, we still have that one in the Galaxy Hall. We'll do that afterwards. We'll get the Path of Solitude done now. And I am going to choose... Actually, that's going to need to get moved somewhere, but... I'm going to choose Abra, see which one we've got the highest level, level it up a bunch, and try and get that task done, because that is a research task. Well, side quest. Right, I have our highest level Abra here. It's only level 15. It only knows teleport, so we're in for a bad time right now. Let's go and grab the items we need to level it up a bunch, as well as giving it new moves. Although I suppose the first thing we should do is probably see what our opponent actually is. But let's at least grab the grit items. Oh, no space, right. Move some stuff around. Evolution items can be put away. Oh, we've got another Black Ogre, right? We don't actually need them. The logs, King's Leaf, and I think we're good. I can go ahead and grab all 4 of the grit items. Right, back over to the training grounds. Let's go and see what that... please don't be shouting, they told me they'd be quiet. I told them I'd be recording. They're only washing the car. Right, okay. Let's see. What is the opponent? Mr. Mime. What's your plan? Level 84. And it appears to only know Mimic. Otherwise it would have attacked us and just won. Yeah. Okay, so it's only Mr. Mime with Mimic. So, okay, and we can't run. We're gonna be here a little while. Yeah. He is the Mimic. Oh, it's finally using Struggle. Yes, there we go, we're finally out of the battle. That took probably about 5 minutes. Of only teleporting. Right, okay, so we know it's level 84, and we know it only has Mimic. So we'll get a new move. Just one new move. And we should probably... Actually, you know what, let's get 2. Calm Mind. So we can raise our attack and, well, just attack really. We don't need to increase defense, but it's just useful. Evolving would also gain Calm Mind anyway as part of its moveset, I'm sure. But we need something that is super effective against Psychic and Fairy. And Iron Tail appears to be the only option, which is not great. Shadow Ball is neutral. Is it? I think I went over this last episode as well. Iron Tail seems like our best option. And it definitely is. Even if it's physical. No, let's not do Iron Tail. Let's do a special move. A neutral special move with decent power and really good accuracy. Psychic is resisted, so we can't go with that. So Shadow Ball it is. Right, okay. So, now we need to actually apply those moves, because they don't automatically get added on. And we're actually going to keep teleporting in our moveset. Because Mimic only mimics the first move used, or the move that was used previously. And it's left with a move that does absolutely nothing in the battle. And so, it can't do anything, and we have 20 turns to hopefully get this done. So, staying at level 15, we might be able to get this done. First move, Teleport. It mimics Teleport. Then we Calm Mind, and it turns out Ghost is super effective, so we could easily just go with that. I guess I picked correctly. Anyway, now that our attack has been raised, we can successfully use Shadow Ball multiple times to chip away at its HP. Hopefully we have enough power points. Which we definitely do, but we're dealing more than a tenth of its HP. It has no way of recovering HP too, so we're all good. A level 15 Abra is able to just knock out a Mr. Mime at level 84 because it only knows Mimic. If this was a wild Mr. Mime, though, the story would be very different. I wonder if I should focus on these for one episode. These Path of Solitude missions. You know, I might actually get 2 of them done today. That'd be neat. We're getting there. I think after this turn our attack will return to normal. But it's fine. It's on such low HP that I think we can just Shadow Ball again. Oh, easily. Level 24. We just gained 9 levels from that. It is a way of increasing your levels doing battles through this, but... yeah, that's another one of these tasks done. So we got Abra's Path of Solitude and the mission associated with it. Right, let's get our team back. Except I'm actually going to swap out one member again today. And I don't know where this Abra came from, so I'm just going to stick it in a random box. We need a Magikarp. Where is... there it is. Magikarp. We have at least 2 of them in the boxes. This one's level 19, 1 level away from evolving. What level is this one? 16, and female. This one's in the forms box. So, this one... it is our higher level one. But I'm going to search for one that's even higher level in the final area. But first we need to check out what this task is. Because this is the last quest we can begin. Wanda's gone again. And so is he. Right, this one is in the Icelands. I thought we hadn't done one in the Icelands yet, and this is the last one we've got to do. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to leave that one for a little bit longer. If we can somehow get the... oh, hang on, Highlands. Ooh! Ooh! This could be useful. Yeah, Zubat. Random tangent here. Zubat is one of the more annoying ones to get complete in this game. Because of one simple reason. Catch them during daylight hours. We've already done 13 of these. We just need 7 of them. Where is this mass outbreak? Very close to base camp. So we'll head this way. And find the horde of Zubat lower down. There they are. I think this is actually the same spot as last time. Oh, great. Where's my... there they are. Okay, catch you. Catch you all the way over there. And you all the way over there. Hang on, did you grow eyes for a moment? I thought you gained eyes for a moment, but I think it may have just been its teeth. When its mouth was closed. I'm actually just going to try catching this. We're just going to throw a Heavy Ball. Heavy Balls don't get all that much use. But considering this is mid-battle, I believe it gains the boost, and we caught it anyway. Sorry if you heard that. Okay. Okay, how many have we caught now? During daylight hours. 19! So if that one catches, that is the last one we need. Good. Okay, we've caught 20 during daylight hours. That's the annoying one. Zubat only normally spawns during the night. And that's another 20 points, so we just need to catch 2 more and then we're all done. Defeating with rock moves is relatively easy. And I suppose we can just get into a battle with one. I probably should have used Nikki for this. She is the one with the rock move, at least that I know of. Power Gem. Oh, now that I've caught a Zubat, it's going to be in my party. I'm going to need to swap it out again. Right, that's 1. And there's 3 left. Okay, we just need to catch 2 of them. Don't be too far away from the battle. Good. Oh, audio's messed up there for a moment. There we go. That's 2 with a rock move. And 2 feather balls from over here. Never mind, we got 1 of them. We're going to need to encounter some more anyway. I might as well just... actually, no, I will catch this one, because it gives us extra points in the Pokédex. We are so close to level 10. And we don't need to catch a single Zubat anymore. I prefer to get catching tasks done first. Yeah. We need to defeat 8 more with rock moves, and just 15 more in general. Okay, right. We need to find Magikarp now. Down this waterfall there are none. We need a different spot for this. And also, while I'm here, I might actually just rest until we get a full moon. Is it not this spot? Right, keep going up then. Yeah, there's the twin waterfalls. Yeah, it's this way. The other waterfall, which actually has the Magikarp. I believe this is the latest point in the game where you can actually find Magikarp, so it should have the highest level just anywhere, really. There's a chance it doesn't, and it's just going to be mildly annoying. But just down there. Also, there was a chance we got a shiny Zubat, but no, we didn't. Anyway, let's have a look. Level 19. Can I change focus? 18, 17, 18. Okay, so 19 appears to be the highest level they can be. At the top of the waterfall is that you can actually find Gyarados, which is a nice little detail for its Pokédex entry. Okay, there's ones on this side of the bridge as well. 17 and 16. Wow, those are even lower level. Right, let's head back to base camp right after I go and grab this satchel that's over here somewhere. And mushroom. Okay, that's another one of them. Some salt. More salt. This area has a lot of it. Right, are there any... Okay, there's a couple more satchels further up, but I'm going to grab some more apricorns. Or whatever these are. They are apricorns. Good. You can get 6 from the trees in this area. This is another apricorn one. And wow, the sunset's being weird. And we've got some Rotams! We needed some more of these to fill out the forms. I am going to use Ice Ball. Shouldn't knock out. Good. And we can just use a Leaden Ball. Because this thing's probably a little more difficult to catch than a Zubat. Even if it has the same rough body shape. And a second Rotom. Is there a task to catch it during the night or something? There might be. In which case we've got to catch even more. Which could be annoying. Let's use another Leaden Ball. Catching Pokemon always seems easier in this game than other games. I say that and it breaks out immediately. Twice, even. Why can't you be like the other one and just stay in? Okay, if we need to catch it during the night, now's our chance. There we go. Right, that's 4. There's 6 forms of Rotom, so they're all good there. We need to go and speak to this guy. And swap out the random Zubat we have for this Magikarp. It's our highest level one. And I am just going to feed it all of the EXP candies we have. Because it needs to get a very high level. Well, not all of them. Right, level 50. We'll see how this does. And what phase of the moon are we on? I need to know. Because in the event of a full moon, we can head down to the Clefairy area. Okay. Moon? There you are. Ooh, that is looking very full tonight. Let's go and head down to the Clefairy area, and then head back for that. Actually, let's have another look. That is actually a full moon, yeah. Fabled Spring. We can finally complete this task. Right, where do we need to go? I've already got the Clefairy task done. Okay. New plant. There. That was actually very close to where we were. But yeah. If you didn't know, that was actually a reference to the Generation 2 games. I believe on Tuesdays? Like Tuesday nights? There's an item for us. Yeah, on Tuesday nights, you could get... Well, if you went to Mount Moon, then you would see Clefairies dancing around a moon rock. Well, a moonstone. And they would leave behind that moonstone. I think it was Tuesdays. I could be wrong. It could have been a different day. I do remember it had to be night, though. Right, okay. Before we do anything else, 2 peak blocks. See my Pokémon. Search for Ursaring. There's one there. All pastures. But that's in the formed box, so I'm not going to touch that one. 75 Alpha. Yes, you're coming with me. That'd be a good one to have. 62, 60. You know, I'll just take a level 60. Yeah. Okay, those are perfect. And now, what we can do is use a peat block on Ursaring. So we have 2 more Ursalunas on the same night as the Clefairy task. And the other Ursaring as well. let's put those two away. Except I might actually move this one over to the actual pastures where Ursaluna actually is. Where is it? There you are. Level 75. Now that is a high level, and we need our team back. So who's missing? Okay, where is my team? There's one of them. There's Nikki. And there's Taser. My starter is missing, but it's fine. Right, let's go and grab these satchels, and then we'll head back to the village, because we've gotten everything else done that we needed to here. Only other thing that we could probably do is... Oh, it's yeah. What's down there? Isn't that the start of the area? Yeah, 2 people failed here. I'll take the iron chunk too. Right, that's back at the regular... Well, that's back at the entrance. So that's done. We can just remove that one from there. That's in the Icelands. Adaman's Hope and Irida's Wish. Adaman is in the coastlands. I know that much. And Irida is not here. She's in the Mayalands. Okay. Bidoof, Rotom, Magikarp, and Roselia. I might actually be able to get Magikarp and Rotoms done today. Leaving us with only Bidoof and the other one. We could very well get the last of the missions done before the end of the... well, before this part of the series ends. Right. Okay, a bunch of Zubats, Rotom and Rotom. We're up to 150,000 Pokédollars. Let's see, how much have we got? Quite a bit, actually. We've evolved 3 Ursa-rings, so that's counted as another 40 points. Mr. Mime with Mimic. Defeated 4 Mr. Mimes and Mimics twice, because we failed the task originally. We're down to 400 points until the next rank. Let's return to the village and complete the second Path of Solitude for today. And maybe even the third. Right, back over to the training grounds. I just need to not forget about the last one. First, we need to move our team back into the proper space in the 3rd forms box. There. Path of Solitude. Accept the challenge. Magikarp. Let's see. This is probably not going to go well. I remember us needing a really high level one. We're going to need to use a lot of grit items. Level 55. And all it knows is self-destruct. So we're almost evenly leveled. But remember, self-destruct does not knock itself out. We don't stand a chance right now. So, what we need to do is first hand in these satchels. Ooh, somebody's lost a peat block. What is that one? Crimson Mayalands. We'll have to check there at some point, but I doubt we're going to get that. And where are my grit items? Here they are. Since that's self-destruct, that is a physical move. We also had really bad defense. Raise our HP. We don't need to raise our attack. I mean, really we don't need to raise our speed all that much, actually, so... I think it's just HP and defense we need. But I'm going to raise them all to the max. Well, both of those to the max. And thanks to duplication, we have plenty of items for this. This would have taken me ages in my original playthrough because I didn't know about this glitch. And the last items are those two. Right, let's try this again. Let's see if this goes any better. Because we need to survive 2 of those self-destructs. Magikarp can't learn any new moves. It's only Splash. We survive 1. But we need to survive 2. And I don't know how we're going to do that without leveling up any further. But yeah, we went from 100 HP to 145 by increasing our EVs. So we're going to need to increase our LV. A lot. Right, 10 more. And another 10. We're up to level 65. Let's try this again. This is one of the reasons I've just kept all of our EXP candies, because I knew Magikarp would be a bit of an ordeal. And it's not just Magikarp, there's a bunch of them. Ones that you can only really catch at a low level. Also, using Splash allows us to actually get some more points, and that was a critical hit. Yeah, we need that to not happen. I'll get back to this and see if I actually survive another hit. Because, I mean, we are very close. I think level 75 might actually do it. 100 definitely will. That doesn't matter. We're just trying to figure out the lowest level you are required to be. As long as it doesn't get another critical hit, which we're fine, and we still have less than half HP, we're going to need to go even higher level. But just continue using Splash, and we should be fine. Damaged by the recoil, knocking itself out, but we still lose. So no, we won't try this again. We need to level up further. 11. We're only at level 71. Add another 10. Level 76. Let's try this again. $76. Like, seriously, I don't know how they expect you to do this otherwise. But it's a good thing they picked a Pokemon that just knocks itself out after 2 turns. Okay, we're still below half HP. Can self-destruct miss? If so, that would be useful, but no. We're going to need to go even higher, even further beyond. I keep doing that. Let's just use the last of these EXP candies to get to level 82 and attempt this again. If it turns out that self-destruct is a special move for whatever reason, then we easily could have done this at a lower level because I raised the wrong EV. But it's fine. We're fine. All you need to raise is HP and physical defense. We're just slightly below half HP, so this might be a range. We still lose. We're going to need to go even further beyond, but again, well, this time we have no more EXP candies. We're stuck. But instead, we have, in here, 5 rare candies. You can't really find many of these in the game. I'm going to raise our level by 2. And then we can see whether or not we actually... No, don't call anyone here for battle. And then we can see whether or not we actually get this. I know this is taking a while, but there's not many more of these tasks that we can do. We're nearly done with the with all of the side quests as well. Yeah, 84. Still below half HP. That's definitely a range, because we ended up on exactly the same amount of HP as before. So we just need 2 low rolls, because I'm sure that must have been a high roll. So let's try this again, see if we actually land on the same amount of HP, or if we go slightly above half. Because I do not want to use up any more of those rare candies. As they say, they are rare in this game. Okay, we have slightly more health, but it's still below half. Yeah, we're going to need to level up slightly further. I'm just going to use up the rest of the rare candies. Actually, we're going to go one at a time. Right. Okay, let's do this. Okay, and we're even lower than before. That's a high roll. So, I guess 85 might do it. I'm going to give this another attempt at 85. Like, seriously, how do they expect you to do this? Right, let's try this again. Two attempts at each level. Should probably give me a better chance. Unless increasing your level makes you weaker in this game. 92, okay. Still a high roll, but nowhere near as high. I might actually just use up the rest of the rare candies. We're getting nowhere close. Well, nowhere but close. But close isn't enough. It sounds like things are going on downstairs. Mostly the washing machine. Hopefully that's not too loud. Right, Magikarp. Please survive this. $93. We leveled up by 2 levels. Right, I'm just going to give this as many attempts as it takes for us to win. So far, every attempt we've gone below half health. I am not using a level 100. Right, I'm just going to cut to when this is done. Right, I've given up, we're heading to Candy Cadet. Please tell me a story. Right, we're level 90 now. This should be good enough. Right, let's get back into that battle. It's still doing more than half our health. Okay, there's one more thing that I need to check out. And that is our Magikarp's nature. If... if our defense is lowered by our nature, we don't stand a chance. HP can't be lowered. There's only 25 natures. Right, summary. Okay, good, it's our attack that's been lowered. What would have been better is if our defense was raised, though. But we unfortunately don't have anything that does that. And we're still losing, because it's still doing over half our HP. Back over to Candy Cadet. Right, we're selling something. These. They're only 5,000 apiece, and these are only 10,000 apiece. And we can only get one of these, and one of these. Level 91. And not even level 92. This isn't doable, is it? Do you need a Magikarp with a defense-raising nature just to beat this one task? Our Magikarp is level 92! The same level as the rest of our team. Oh, level 91, never mind. Not quite the same level as the rest of our team. But I think we're just unlucky and it keeps getting high rolls. We lived! Finally! Our torment has ended. Time to attempt Rotom and its Path of Solitude. At least with that one, there's another factor that we can go into it. Thanks for the 3 experience candy. That's going to replace the 50 that we lost. Right. And we got another... Hang on. We just got another experience candy large. I need the rest of my team. Actually, you know what? No. I need to swap out Magikarp for Rotom. And I'm actually not sure which one this is. So this is number 80. Oh, it's right there. So we need a Rotom. So that one was level 42. This one's level 39. And what level's this? These two? Oh, we have... Yeah, we've got 4 of them. 45. You're coming with me. Magikarp's going in back in that box with the rest of the forms next to Gyarados. Perfect. Path of Solitude again, this time with Rotom. Let's see, what is our opponent? What form do we need to take? And how high level do we need to be? Garchomp. It's a Garchomp. At level 70... Okay, we don't stand a chance. Okay, it has Flamethrower. It doesn't actually one-shot us. But if we can Thunder Wave this... Oh, right, yeah. I'm an idiot. It didn't have a not effective move at all. Or the symbol saying it wasn't effective. Right, summary. What were those moves? Oh, it was Shadow Ball, the next one. Thunderbolt and Thunder were ineffective, yeah. Right, it's a Garchomp. So what we need is a fridge. When we get in. There it is. Right, the one we currently have active. It has become a fridge. It's learnt Blizzard. Now let's add that to its moveset. Thunder Wave is completely ineffective, so we'll replace Thunder Wave. Hex may come in handy, and we're going to need to replace Thunder. If we can somehow get Frostbite on it, that would be great. So let's search for another new move. One that isn't electric type. One that potentially deals some other things. Let's have a look. There isn't much. Rest is an option, but it's the only healing option, and it's not great. Puts us to sleep. Yeah, I think we're just going to stick with the moveset we've got now. We don't really stand much of a chance, but we'll see how close we get. Already knew it was Garchomp. That doesn't surprise me. But yeah, that's an issue. It knows Flamethrower. So we're just going to need to be an even higher level. One where we can actually survive that. But we need Blizzard, so we can actually just deal 4 times super effective damage, and that just far outweighs things. And I guess we're not going to be able to do that. Let's just head back out into the field. Into the Icelands. Oh, never mind. We've still got that task to complete. I almost forgot. Not that one. That one. Yeah, what order are these in? Like, yeah, this is how you count. Why is it like that? Okay, let's hand in this task, go out to the Icelands, find Wanda, and then we're all good. Can I not run into a railing? Yep. 2 more experience candies. They're only mediums, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Right, over to the Icelands. When it loads. Here we are. Right, let's speak to the Galaxy member, swap out our team again. I know I've been without sprinkles for a little bit, but... Right, okay. So we have Ursaluna here. This is another one where I don't entirely know where Wanda is. Where? There. There. Star piece. Okay, that's useful. But we need to get out of here. Right, this area is very much open. And very large. And if we find a second shiny Pokemon just here, then that'd be great, but I say second shiny Pokemon. We found one here last episode, if you didn't know. Oh, we got a yellow. Red. Ursaluna, are you lying to me? Where? Where is this? Right, I'm just gonna back up. It must be underground. Oh no. Wanda might be underground. Oh, we've picked up a scent. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's not Wanda this time. It's Zeke, I think his name was. Where? Could be very much down this hole, and he is. And I've got an Alpha Glalie to deal with. Right, I'm gonna switch out. Stampede. And just Fire Blast this thing. And miss, apparently. That's always how that goes. And I'm also beating the microphone as well. Great! I guess I just need to speak a little louder for it to actually be considered, I guess, normal. But I think normal for me is just a little quieter. I don't tend to speak all too loud. An ice stone. Right, and that's the last of those two. Well, the last task for those two. Oh, we got a peace block as well. That would be incredibly useful, but we've since missed the... We've not missed the moon. We've not missed the night. Right, storage. What's in here that we don't need? The 2 stones. All the great items and the EXP items, star pieces. Wow, we got another 6 of those. And we can grab the peat block. Touch the galaxy member. Find another Ursa ring. Not Yuxi. We've got a few of them to spare. Just grab any of them. Find the item. And evolve. Right, that's our 4th Ursaluna. We just need 1 more. Right. Okay. We're all good there. And where is... Which one did I put away? Oh yeah, the level 82 Porygon Z. We need that in its proper spot. Oh yeah, we put Rotom away. That's what it was. We need that Rotom on our team so we can level it up a bit more. That one. I say a bit more. We're going to need that a lot more leveled up. And that might require quite a bit of money grinding. We do still have a small amount of time left. But I'm honestly not sure what we should do. I suppose what we could do is attempt one of either Adamant or Irida's tasks. So we got Rapidash, Ursaluna... Oh yeah, Electrode. Yeah, that got done quite a bit from just that one Path of Solitude. I think... Ooh, we're not quite there. That didn't even cut it down in half. 260 more points to go. I think we're going to get that by the end of this this series. Well, this part of the series. I say the end of the series. We're definitely going to get it before I fully finish absolutely everything. After all, you don't need every single research task in order to complete it. So there is an outbreak of Bivarel, but we don't need to go there. We're going to head to the Crimson Mirelands and attempt to battle Irida. Let's see, where is she? Over by the Diamond Settlement. So, for this task, we are going to need to swap out our team yet again. And this time, we need a Pokemon from this box. Palkia. Then we can fast travel over to the Diamond Settlement and speak with Irida. Oh, right. There is one last step before we can attempt this. Use the Lustrous Globe on Palkia. We also have the Adamant Crystal and the Gris's Core. And now that we have that, we can battle Irida. Take out the Glaceon first, even though that's neutral. Palkia is a water type. Flareon doesn't stand a chance, and Espeon also deals neutral damage. Okay, yeah, we do have the move descriptions up on our left. Aqua Tail first. Aqua Tail the Glaceon, that's neutral. Because ice does not resist water, only water resists water, and water resists ice. But none of them are water type. I don't even know what level the other two are, but that Agile Style... Oh, great. It's lowered our offensive stats. Ice Beam... Yeah, they're just going to get multiple turns in a row. It's not I take a turn, they take a turn. I take a turn, they take a turn. It's all three of them get 3 turns and I get 1. It's not great. I might actually just raise the EVs. And then we can get back to this. Because this is going to take a little bit. Right, and I left all of the grit items behind. Let's apply all of the grit items to the maximum potential. Because I applied very few of them before. Though, a few of them were applied. At the very least. We just need to defeat this this group of evolutions. And they're using all different moves, so all the stats could be useful. Well, I say that, we only really need one of the attacking stats. I'm also going to see if we can get a super effective move. And I didn't increase all the stats to the maximum. Because we are at the same level as Glaceon, the main one that we're going up against. But the other two are lower level. They're just supporting ones. Flareon doesn't do much. It appears to lower our attack, though. That's a little annoying. But it should be fine. If our attack is high enough, we don't need that lowering to make much of a difference. Spread moves also don't exist in this game. And I keep doing that. Right, okay, we've maxed everything out. Let's take a look at our moves. So, we have Flareon, which we have Aqua Tail for, but I'm going to replace Aqua Tail with Ancient Power. Should still do a decent amount. Power Gem also. Actually, you know what? Power Gem instead of Ancient Power. The boost from Ancient Power isn't going to really matter much. Earth Power could also work, but I think Power Gem might be better. Right, okay, so that is... Is Rock super effective against Ice? It might be. And we have nothing for Espeon. We're just going to have to go in with what we've got now. Let's head over there. See how well this goes. This time we got boosted stats, so we should be fine. Let's try this again. This is the last thing we're going to be doing today. We can check out Adaman's task again later. We did it ages ago, I remember that. Okay, yeah. Rock is super effective against Ice. And it's almost a one-shot. We've increased our speed as well. Frostbite? Really? At least that only takes effect after our turn, and not after every turn. Otherwise, we'd go down to Frostbite very quickly. Right, let's knock out Flareon. It can't do much, but I don't want our stats being lowered. Really? Oh, yeah, special got lowered. Special attack got lowered by Frostbite. Mildly annoying. We can get cured of Frostbite in just a moment anyway. Yeah. Right, just Espeon left. And what we can do is Thunderbolt. Not quite knockout, but paralyze. Lowering its speed and Thunderbolting again. We could have rested, but that would have taken too much time. Put us to sleep. We'd have gotten attacked. Our defenses would have been lowered. I think I'd have just risked the paralysis anyway. But yeah. Well. Ooh, that was an extra large one. And an ice stone again. Anyway, I've been Luke, playing Pokémon Legends Arceus on original hardware. Signing out. Let's save.